racks. Five. $80. Shit. One more.
I'm reading.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get magic from this book. I feel all the magic in here.
Careful, that beard might turn into a pair of, I've heard the saying, chops.
Oh shit, you're right.
So how is everybody?
I'm alright. Just trying to prepare myself.
Yeah. You just need to meditate for a little bit.
Yeah, I probably will.
You want to read this book? Might amplify your magic.
I mean, if she does that, you know, whenever you actually hand her the book, it might actually disappear on you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
I want you to be able to finish the Pierce racks.
I got a spare. The academy's just full of them.
Just finished my brain food, so I am ready to go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so we just sit here for right now. This is not happening until, like, 6:30, 7 o'clock, so... Just... Dang it.
I hope I don't grow a beard.
I don't know how you feel on the magic.
I mean, apparently it is regrow partial. Now all I need is a cigar or a pipe and I'll be set now. I wonder if this section will, manifest a pipe in my mouth.
You never know. I think my next page might give me a cigar. Oh, there it is.
Oh. Well, that page had a pipe.
I love you.
You too. Alright. Could you give me my phone, please, babe? Be over on the table, maybe? Thank you. Be safe. So, it's just the members of the Academy that know about tonight's ritual, correct?
I believe Tristan told certain groups what we were doing just to give them a heads up.
I think it was mainly so that if somebody came around the corner and saw us, they didn't think we were, summoning undead or something.
Well, I mean, undead might still... I mean, spirits might still show up.
True.
Spirits are one thing, but, Kato's walking around the corner and seeing us and then going and telling everybody that was your necromancy would be a complete another thing.
Yeah.
So.
I never fear, we just gotta wait for Draxus to be around. He can deal with that too. Oh. I can't wait until Tristan finds out about Draxus. That's gonna be a fly on that wall. Or he might just make it public. So, Ainsley, other than being happy and deep in thought, how are things going? He's concentrating. He's, hoping that maybe his hair will change on the next page. Are you? Are you talking in demonic tongue now? All I heard was I.
How are you?
I'm good.
What is this song? That's hilarious. A lot of poking going on over there. Y'all need to go relieve some tension or something. You have Tristan?
Hello. Alright. Viosa and Kados are on the way. Mason should be joining before too long. I believe he's starting to stir. That would be everybody that we would need.
Hello.
Hello.
How you feeling? You ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be.
It'll be fine. Just remember, when you start the ritual and the flames turn blue, you have to stay focusing on that. Mason will keep an eye on you to make sure your vitals stay secure and good. Everybody else deals with any wayward spirits. And then you get some answers out of it, some closure.
Yeah. I need some bread and like
Your voice sounds very scratchy, by the way.
Is that any better?
Much, much.
Okay. I'll need some bread and a flagon of water, right?
Indeed. Let me go grab that for you.
How are you doing today, Sapphira?
I'm alright.
Or Saphira?
Sophia.
Saphira.
I'm good. And what about you? I mean, I guess you have a big day.
Yeah. Some bit nervous.
Understandable.
So I'm just sort of going over the ritual over and over again.
It will come to you.
Yeah.
Sack the settlement, etc., etc.
I think you're just
Yoska?
talking crazy now.
Kados, hello.
Hello. Oh,
Alright, nope.
why is it quiet?
Hello, Katos. How are you?
Terrible. Next question.
Terrible.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh. Oh, and if you all could start cooling to me Buron, that'll be greatly appreciated.
Why would we do that?
Oh, because they help him realize something. It's a life lesson, so he fucking gets a grip of reality. That'll break his leg. You can choose.
What if I decide to do neither?
Then you're almost as bad as Timor. There's deafening silence.
Alright. Bread and water art check.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, according to Kados, there was a visit to the Emir Shrine last night that Kados wound up finding the business end of the flat end of an axe.
There's always a Timor on his fucking getting victions and his life crisis is over and over. Time I say I had about the whole thing.
Man's in a rough spot. Give him some slack. You didn't have to go there.
He fucking begged me to.
Okay. Say no.
I bloody will next time.
Good.
Oh, and did I mention about the skull thing? I can't remember.
Yeah, apparently he needs to kill the champion of Borean in order to get one of the skulls.
Not me, Tamil.
Right. Figure we'll wait just a few more minutes to give Mason some time to wake up and get over here. Then we can head out.
I think he also mentioned. What was it? It doesn't just have to be Timor, it could be others who just follow the path of Ymir in its truest.
Well, my thinking is he's going to be left disappointed.
There we go.
You think there's no other Ymir followers then?
There's Michael. He's not going to go down that route.
Very understandable. That's why I more or less just been saying to me, because I think he's the only one.
I'm not sure what Michael wants to do, to be honest. He keeps going back
Oh.
and forth between wanting to do something else and then wanting to follow in his father's footsteps. He's torn.
In other words, that's not going to be a path he goes down, in my opinion. Nor is it one that he should go down.
Yeah.
Is there anything else occur as of late? I've been distracted.
Not that I'm aware of. I haven't been really around too much. I've been resting up for the past couple of days just because the next 2 days after tonight are going to be insane.
Why?
Because shit always pops off on the weekends and I'm going to be around for a bit. So there's going to be a lot of people asking a lot of questions, a lot of meetings. I'm going to need a lot of whiskey.
For what exactly?
Well, the necromancer thing is still an issue. So I'm sure there's going to be at least 2 trips down to the necromancer cave.
Oh,
So
you
y'all
can't
guys
just
to look out
ignore it. I'm sure it'll go away.
Fair.
Just leave whoever's still meddling to do it, and they'll probably even kill themselves or kill them and the necromancer. So win-win.
Well, I'd rather just get people to figuring this shit out so we can deal with it once and for all. Hopefully without a lot of unnecessary death.
That's fair enough.
It's just a fucking headache that requires whiskey for me to get through. But yeah, I'm sure there's going to be at least 1 trip down there. Possibly 2.
I'd try to make it in one if you can.
Oh, you're saying you would like to go to one?
No. Try to compact it into one visit, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. It's just always one of those things where like you have like 1 trip go down there, and then anybody that doesn't make it to that 1 trip's like, "Oh, I want to go down there too, see if I learned anything." And it's just, it's a whole thing.
Tell them no.
Hey, tell them tough shit. They'll get over themselves.
Yeah.
There's gonna be
powerful
plenty of
man.
times to go there, though.
Yes, but
I
my
have a
magic will be
feeling.
the cure to everything related to this and no one else's. Blah, 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 blah.
Kados has grown into a bitter old man, and I approve.
I am a bitter old man.
Has he
Verbally
never not
assaulting
been
people
bitter?
for the last 3 days.
No, he was happy and chipper as can be back when all you had to worry about was a bunch of scorpions.
That's true.
Jolly good fun, Ben. A gay old time. Hey, now there's necromancy, that. Timo's now beyond, etc., etc.
Still waiting on Yogg to make a move, so that's going to be an eventuality too.
I was assuming that soon, because I keep on being told this, like you said, someone wants to have a chit chat with me.
Yeah, this blood orc.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think Yogg still has his eye on you, Tristan?
Probably.
Maybe. I don't know.
You could go and ask. You like
But
bad
it'd certainly
meat,
make
Black
things
Orc?
easier for me.
Are you here to eat me?
I've thought about it a few times, but I'd rather not exacerbate the situation. If he's got his eye on me, that makes things fairly easy for me, because it means eventually he'll come to me, saves me the walk.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Oni thing, that should be happening at any point. I guess they found some scouts not too long ago. I gotta check out
Yeah.
the monastery on that.
Yeah, we were actually there.
You mean the island?
Juniper helped in closing one of the portals that magically appeared, and Oni were pouring out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal. So yeah, got a lot of things going on, and usually the end of the week, things get pretty busy. So and I think that's everything, unless I'm forgetting something.
Oh,
He's
Oh.
until
that's
tonight.
Deal with that.
Big elephant.
You fucking insufferable buffoon.
Is
I'm
this
fucking injured.
a wind spirit that I see?
Why are you hitting me? Stop.
And so will you be, you fucking nitwit.
Hello?
Be careful your leg. Be careful.
Can I
Kados.
help you?
I fucking used my hands, man. He's the bloody tit who drove a
Here, bitch.
elephant into me. It's
He's
fine.
fucking injured.
Try me.
idiot.
Try me. Come on.
Oh, okay. There we go. Those are very sharp daggers.
No, don't get him up. Leave him
Where
there.
did you
take a
get
nap.
those?
Give me up. I'm gonna beat his ass.
Those are very sharp daggers. I wonder where you got those.
I think he's implying that he bought an agent dose. I need whiskey already.
Good thing there's a bunch in the kitchen.
Hey, thank you.
Wait, are you really dying?
Mm-hmm. This is the end.
Who are you?
This is my fiance, Chimera.
She's met me.
I don't remember. The only green person that I remember is the really big one.
Really big one.
Yeah, the big lizard boy.
Yeah. Got a really deep voice. I think he ends up
Grizz.
coming to the Draketos events usually.
Grizz.
Oh, Grizz, yeah.
Yes, that one.
I believe Grizz is a dragon or dragonkin, is he not?
Yeah, lizard boy.
Yeah, he's green.
I'm loving the welcome party here. That's great.
I love you. I'm glad you're here.
Morning, Chimera. How are
I'm glad
you?
to see you.
Tired? What's going on? Okay, informative.
Yes.
It's Juniper's quinceañera is what it is.
Yes.
It's
Of
coming of
sorts,
age.
yes.
Okay,
She's
so
quite a
at
bit
least
older
said
than
two
15.
different things.
Yeah, I'm
At least I hope you're a bit older than 15.
Yes.
The world may never know.
I mean, if she's 15 in elf years, that puts her at what, like 150?
Or something like that, or 1,500, something like that.
What is she doing? Is she sniffing Juniper?
No, she's probably gonna touch my tail. Morning, Rex.
Morning.
Is it real, or is it one of his sculptures again?
No, he's real.
Want my tail?
Wait.
I doubt it.
Wait, Kados has a sculpture of himself?
No, Juniper.
Kados. You should get
They're
that
gonna
checked
make
out.
sculptures
Little
of people who
self-centered-
say they're her lover or something.
Little self-centered, little conceited.
Oh, so
sculptures.
Juniper has a sculpture of Chimera. Okay.
Yes.
I
No,
do?
Kados has sculptures of himself because he's conceited.
No. Awkward silence.
Start talking.
I'm trying to get in touch with my ancestors. Just to... I feel like I've been disconnected from my beliefs and my ancestors' practices since, well, my mother died before she could really teach me everything. I hope to be able to reconnect to them and maybe get some guidance.
I know.
Yes, and we're here for moral support and anything that happens during.
Yeah. Wayward spirits or, what were they called? Draugr?
Yeah.
Draugr.
What is that?
Thing.
Sort of like, I don't know. How would you explain it, Tristan?
They're like revenants. They're undead spirits.
Oh,
Usually they're
okay.
inside of burial mounds, but they're usually reanimated corpses.
Oh, okay. So just basically undead.
Yeah. They could be attracted to the ritual.
They're closer to ghosts and spirits rather than undead, but yeah.
Who are you?
The person informing you on the thing that you just asked.
Ah, thank you.
We're waiting for Mason, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, just give me a second in my head, but yes, we're waiting on Mason, giving him just a few minutes before we head out.
Naus has a... I forget what you actually call that. Actual mustache.
What were you doing?
Dropping off fragments. I had 70 on me.
Oh, well, thank you.
70.
Dropping up
It
fragments.
seems our fragments have got lessened by half, though.
Wasn't me.
No, definitely wasn't. So thank you, Chimera, for that.
Okay.
Kados, where do you carry that stool?
In his ass.
No.
I don't think you really want to know. Just
Fair enough.
So, Kados,
Yeah.
what happened? You seem injured.
Been spending too much time on his knees.
That sounds like a Katos thing to do.
He has admitted to liking cock.
Oh,
wow.
has he?
Hey, don't you know the whole thing? It's the whole slogan at the moment that came out. Especially when Jesse says it. He screams
No,
it at
I've
the top of
never
his
heard
lungs.
it.
Yes. I can't replicate his accent, or I would try and do it. My injuries in regards to my chair. Timor thing very monotonous, irritating, etc., etc. That is why Timor is now going to be on.
Wait, so wait, Timur injured you?
No, his actions did.
Oh.
Yeah, to my understanding is he wanted to talk to Ymir directly, but Bjorn showed up and decided to break Katos's leg.
If I
For
don't know
some
what
reason?
happened when he spoke to me, well, no, whenever whatever to me spoke to, I just know I got my leg broken.
Why you?
Because apparently I'm one of Timmy's friends. I sincerely doubt that.
Feels like Bjorn's just doing things to get a reaction out of people, but most likely out of Tim and Michael. That there is no other rhyme or reason besides sick satisfaction and reaction.
Eh,
Yeah, it's really strange.
It's actually very primal and simple. We do it in the Amazon. You do things to get a reaction, and if you can assume how they're going to react, then you have a very simple counter plan. It's very easy. So, if Tim gets mad, he might attack. It gives him more of a reason to lose his temper and just attack Bjorn. Which is exactly what Bjorn wants. So, he's going to continue doing things to do that.
Yeah. But at what point does enough become enough? You can't just live your entire life allowing somebody to torment you and the people around you.
Yeah. And that in lies the issue. His breaking point, basically. Will he break and fall into the plan that's very clear, or will he keep holding off to do his own plan and not, Bjorn's?
Well, I hope he has his own plan.
Yeah, no idea. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I hope so too, because if not, then I will be very vastly disappointed that by this time he does not have his own plan.
I mean, he went through a midlife crisis yesterday again. The monastery were trying to help him with that. So I doubt he has a plan.
Hmm.
Alright, don't think we got very long to wait. Mason should be waking up any minute now. I knew he was going to be kind of like pressing it a little bit. So, we should be good on that to head out in about 10 minutes. Make you all have this lovely small talk, because it's hilarious to see everybody struggling.
I'm not struggling.
You're
You're not. Ainsley and Rax back there, though, being the epitome of riveting conversation as always.
I ain't got shit to fucking say.
Well, speaking of conversations,
I have a few
Tristan,
more minutes before I
can I talk to
That's
you?
fair. Sure.
All right. Let's kind of go up to the classroom.
And I've never been good at small talk. I mean, I really admire people who are.
I actually have a good question. So why are you...
So, you know Draxus, correct?
I do.
So apparently, well, he's kind of more or less kind of contradicting his words. He told people.
Did you get lip piercings? You got all kinds of piercings. Are you having like a
I've had these now.
rebellious
for, like,
stage?
I've had the piercings for like the last 2 to 3 weeks.
Alright, fair enough. Sorry, I just got distracted. Alright, so Draxus is contradicting things. What's going on with him now?
So he claims that he found a book in the academy that was a runic book. And overnight, the runes magically turned red and hopped from the book to himself, and now he's able to willy-nilly hurl fireballs.
That's not a thing. Who has he told this to?
Basically everybody. Kato's told me whenever I went there I went to the monastery yesterday to read on like how the monks heal and whatnot. And Kato's told me that Draxus hurled the fireball there on the anvil and claimed that he got a book from the academy. When confronted about it last night, and Azazel was actually here, he then changed the story and said that the book that he had was a book that he had for 20 to 30 years, and it was about runes, and the runes themselves, you know, grew the bright red and then hopped onto his body. So now he's able to do fire magic, and he says that he's able to control the fire magic, and he was like, "Oh look, I can do this," which is that hellfire aura that any well trained mage can actually do. And I'm like, "Oh, you mean this one?" I was like, "No." I was like, "You don't know jack shit whenever it comes to magic. You need to be taught how to control your magic." He also said yesterday that he ventured into the necromancy cave with the voidlings and read some of the runes, and he is now boasting that he wants to go around the world and find any runes that he could possibly learn more magics.
Okay.
And we told him, as far as for myself and Juniper, that as far as for any book that was here at the academy that we were aware of, they made sure that nothing of the sort was even possible.
No, it's not even that we were aware of. It is literally every item and every book in this academy is safe.
Right. So apparently, I guess he brought the book with him, but now he knows magic. And a week ago, don't know if you know about this, but apparently he's an actual husk. He doesn't have a soul.
Yeah, I'm aware of all that. All right.
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah. So there you go. Juniper and I had a conversation that that he needs to stop boasting that he got a book from the academy, as we're now in a place to
no,
where
I want him gone.
People can come to us and speak to us freely.
Yeah, no, I want him gone.
All right. Well, might need to maybe talk to Juniper, but
oh, I will. Yeah, no, that's going to be a conversation her and I are right now about to have because we got time to kill.
Yeah. All right.
Alright. Hey, Junie.
Yes?
Can I kick Draxus out?
Yes, please do it.
Have you spoken to him?
Dauer just got done talking to me. I haven't seen Draxus to talk to him, but I'll handle that if you don't mind. If everybody's in agreement on that, he needs to fucking go.
What happened?
Hold up, let me just read a magical book about it.
Yeah, no, that is how I got my partial beard, was from the book I read earlier.
Alright, I'm done reading a magical book. Kick his ass out.
It's Junie's call. Whatever Junie wants to do with it, I'll just get it done.
I feel like I'm missing a couple details here.
Yeah, you are.
I feel like it might get caught up after the fact. Junie's got the details though, so.
Alright.
Think on it.
Yeah.
You don't have to rush to a decision. If you want to talk things over with Chimera later, that's fine, but just give me the final say-so on it, so that way, starting tomorrow, I see this motherfucker booting him the fuck out. Or if he stays, I'll just threaten him a lot.
It's apparently a big deal, so don't worry about catching me up. You can just make the decision.
To give some insight, the most recent antic, apparently, yesterday, he started going around telling everybody that he found a book here of mysterious runes, and when he was messing with the book, the runes just popped onto his body, and now he can suddenly do magic.
Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention that the book magically disappeared too.
Yep.
And then he changed the story to he's had the book for as long as he's, can remember.
Yeah. Yeah, he said that he's had the book for like 20 to 30 years and brought it with him.
Probably because he started to realize it was a very stupid decision to start just throwing the entire academy into whatever bullshit he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I
Kind of
want
like,
him gone.
he's a normal human, but he's actually a husk.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've
Hey,
got
Todd?
fucking problems. Yeah. Apparently this jackass who, I mean, he spent quite a bit of time at Orcopolis in the monastery before he asked him to live here. Perfectly normal human being, 27 years old, former soldier, regular guy, wanted to come here to become a student, learn how to heal people, and then decided to drop after the fact. Oh, by the way, I'm really a 2,700-year-old husk that has no soul because I made a deal / was resurrected by a necromancer way back when or some bullshit.
Oh, funny tidbit. Apparently he still has part of his soul, but he didn't know.
Yeah.
Of course he does. I
Nothing he
want to
says
kill
makes
this
sense.
motherfucker so bad.
Oh, me too. Nothing he says makes sense.
But it's all just a matter of we have a good thing going. We're cohesive now, and this is not what any of the academy needs.
Yeah, and he seems pretty obsessed with the necromancer caves. And he's shown to be prone to possession before. I don't think we want that sort of heat on us again.
We do not. Especially with somebody that just clearly doesn't care to ask anyone or work with anybody or do anything. He's just gonna fire shit off at the hip and make everybody else to clean up the mess and deal with the aftermath. It's the communication.
Yeah, if he's telling different people different stories, he can't be trusted, unfortunately. I mean, as much as I hate to do it, somebody who can't be trusted. We're going through a lot at the moment. We don't need that sort of thing on top of it.
Very fair. If you want to be the one to tell him, I respect that, but he's definitely a fuckstick. And he's aggravated me, so I would really love to do it and take it off your hands, but ultimately that is your call. He only most likely won't end up being waterboarded with holy oil if I do it.
Well, if you think you can do it without, cutting his head off.
I can give you a very strong 85% chance he will not have his head cut off. %15 has to exist to accommodate for his own stupidity in case he decides to do something stupid.
And Timor.
I mean, if he does cut his head off, it's...
All right, then I'll talk to him. I'll worry about it after my ritual.
No. Again, I can talk to him about it, and I'd be more than happy to. But ritual's the focus right now. We can deal with the rest later. Mason, Timor? Well, good timing. Gang's all here. Everybody ready to head out?
We're ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
We are. Alright. If we're ready to go, let's go. Just let everybody get blown about.
For my risk of having my other leg broken is increased by at least 50% for no apparent reason.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll do it so you know it's at least me doing it.
Okay. There's treachery that way.
Did somebody shoot that deer back there?
What?
Wasn't me.
Just literally just watched a deer like kill over.
That happens from time to time, I've noticed. Or at least in my presence, it seems.
Really?
Every time I pass the antelope at the front of Murin, it just walks up to me and then falls over dead.
Well, Mason, you're just killing them with your presence.
I have no idea.
Like, did you change your aftershave or something?
No?
Sure hope I'm never an antelope.
Mm-hmm.
Mason, kill me by looking at me.
I mean, possibly.
Yeah, so we're following Tristan because we have no idea where we're going. Because he set all of this up.
Oh, dear me.
So it is time for your afternoon nap, so just go ahead and fall asleep in Vioska's arms.
No.
Ah.
Anyone got any good songs to sing or stories?
Not off the top of my head, kid.
Damn it.
I am sorry. I'm still waking up, so I'm quiet for you.
Perhaps after this, you and I can have a little chin wag.
Sure.
Chinwag.
Yes, a good conversation,
All
a
right.
chit chat about, well.
Nice little stroll through the forest. This is the ritual site, though. Old Nordheimer shaman site. Katos, there's even a campsite off to the left over there, kind of out of the way.
I can't see it at the moment.
It's right over there.
I can't see it at the moment. Oh, hello. Oh, good hearing. Wow, what a fascinating spot.
Alright. So, you got everybody around?
Yeah.
Just to give everybody the heads up on essentially what to expect, the way this is supposed to go, the way this should work out. Junie's going to start the offering. Once we light the bonfire, she's going to do the incantation part, essentially beckoning her ancestors to make a connection with her. That is going to have an effect on the bonfire. That's going to essentially act like a flame for moths, more or less. But only the moths are going to be wayward spirits, what the book refers to as Dauer, but essentially it's restless ghosts. So they'll come, try to go after the fire. The rest of us will be taking them out and putting them down until all the random vagabond spirits are dealt with, at which point she should be able to make a connection with her ancestors for a few minutes. Mason's going to keep an eye on her vitals just to make sure she doesn't start slipping. She needs to focus on the ritual at all times. So while we're dealing with the undead, whatever comes through, we need to take care of. She has to stay focused on the ritual. Anybody have any questions?
No.
Fair enough. Alright, if you guys want to, I would recommend probably scattering around the general area a bit. Junie, I'm going to set up what you need for the ritual here.
Okay.
Fuck.
How are you, Yosuke?
A different day, same thing, I think. Kind of. I guess this is a bit of an adventure.
Alright.
Yeah.
Gonna go for it.
Yeah. I will.
Yes, I'll be happy.
Ready?
Yeah.
Put some faith in yourself. You got this. The rest of us will watch your back. Mason's got you here in case you end up needing anything. We'll take care of the rest. You just focus on what you gotta do. Alright.
Alright. Where do I need to stand?
Well, I would pick up that loaf of bread right there on the table and that flagon and go ahead and light the bonfire. Then once you light the bonfire, go ahead and start speaking the words that should start the ritual. Look for the flames to turn blue, everyone.
Alright. Why does my head look like that?
Providing emotional support from here.
Back there. Safe. Kind of evil. It's fine though, everything is fine.
I just thought a rock fell, and then I looked up and I saw Kiddos.
Yeah. Be careful, you're in pissing range.
Gosh. Blackthorn does that so well.
I know. I'm too spiteful.
Now we sit,
I still have
stand, and wait.
good deeds to do on this plane. I'm freeing the fish
Oh.
from Gerald Ball.
Through the love of the first mother and the first father, I remember my ancestors. I remember them in joy and sorrow. I remember this air is the air that they breathed. I remember this bread is the bread that they ate, and that this water is the water that they drank. And I offer this, the only thing I have left of my mother.
Okay.
Ancestors,
Everyone get ready.
I call out to you in my time of need. Hear me and bless me with your presence.
Just keep focusing, Junie. Here we go.
You can do it, Ainsley. There, bro. Careful.
Come on. Wait, Wait, did I pick you up?
Somebody go get that Ainsley there.
I can't see you, Tristan. I'm sorry.
It's alright, just keep an eye on everybody else.
Sorry. Just try to be careful.
Got you?
No, you're fine.
Yep. Thank you.
Those fuckers hit hard.
On your feet, Dauer.
Thank you. They're freaking one-hitting me.
I got you.
Shh. Why? Why are they so strong?
There you go.
Hang on, Mason.
Fog is terrible.
Hey, so when you get it, come on up to Ketos' corner.
You alright?
Yeah, just trying to focus.
Yep, just keep it up. You're doing good. Saf, keep an eye on Junie for me, please.
Aye, yes.
Mason, you too, buddy. Keep a shot bar eye out.
Rex, look up.
Oh, what's up?
Right behind you.
Hi, bud.
Yep, I'm done with that because I'm attacking her. I'm gonna try to lure them out of the middle.
Yes, please. There's too many. There you go.
I found my sword.
Oh, no, that doesn't sound good. What is screaming?
V, you good?
Yeah, always.
Nice. Way to go, Tiger.
Oh, I'm on fire. That was bad. Oh, shit.
They're hard to see, but I can hear them.
IJ is being defiled by big wigs. The one with the big sword. Big fat sword. My chair.
Alright,
you.
well, Katos, I think we got them all.
There's still another
Anybody
one.
see any others?
I hear
There's one
more.
running around with a big sword. Be careful.
Yeah, that was the one which ambushed me.
Let's check on these two.
It's crazy.
Dia was working with the necromancer. Did you see that, dear?
Yep.
Dia was working with the necromancer.
Oh, fuck.
He gave his
I
name.
have been summoned.
Thank you for answering my call.
That's my rock.
I am
ghost, pal.
Juniper Wolfraven of Clan Wolfraven. I wanted to get in touch with my ancestors.
I know who you are. For I am Hydra, Wolfraven,
I have that.
the first to take on the Wolfraven.
The rest of the story, don't forget to put your down, sir.
I've been watching you.
So,
I have?
we're gonna do this.
I have been watching all of my descendants. You have done very well.
There we go. Wasn't too bad. Glad I was lifted.
That means so much to hear. I've always just wondered if I made my mother proud. If I'm following in her footsteps.
You have been set on the right path. You have been always following in the path that you were meant to be following.
It's so hard to know. I recently have just felt so lost. I want to protect my clan, protect my people, but they've been getting hurt. They've been being put in danger.
Such is the way of the leader. But you are not failing them. You have been doing all you must, and everything within your power to protect them.
Oh.
You also
This time around.
doing a wonderful job at it. When I took the name Wolfraven, where I led all, it was nothing easy of a task. There were hardships. There were those who were lost in battles, disease, blight. But our clan endured. Our name still lives on to daily joy. You must not ever lose faith. The Great Bear bestowed a great gift upon you, just as he bestowed that same gift upon me. You are a wolf raven. can stand on and take grip of everything you think you are losing touch on. Do not let your emotions falter. Do what you must to ensure the safety of your people and your family.
I will. I want. I'm done second guessing myself. I want to become a good leader, so
There you go.
I
Hell
will.
yeah, Junie.
I will become a good leader.
You always have been a good leader.
That sounds like
That
Nate,
is never a
aka
doubt.
Meatloaf. Curious. Yep. Meta, no meta.
For the first time.
What? What? What?
My time is limited here. Ask questions that you must ask before I must go.
Is there any guidance that you can give me?
In what?
Yep.
How to push forward?
Ow.
Should I stay on the path that I'm currently going?
Yeah, it's supposed to be rituals. This is not a ritual. I mean, it's green sleeves, but still.
I know that you said that I'm a good leader and I'm doing
There you go.
well. I still second guess myself and I still have doubts. And the future's unsure, and I suppose it's always going to be unsure. I'm just wondering if there's any advice my ancestors might give me.
When you want to make a decision, don't second guess. Make it. If it is a wrong decision, that is the fate. You can always correct any mistakes you make. But when you doubt yourself, then the others that you lead will begin to doubt you as well. You must be confident and push forward.
I understand.
Is there anything else before my time is up?
Before my time is up.
Could you let my mother know that I love her? And I want to make her proud.
You can let her know yourself.
Oh.
My little Junie.
Mom?
Stop it. You're making me tear up.
Watching you grow up and change has been the greatest gift I could have ever asked for. Watching you just forge your way through challenges that have been thrown at you. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you may seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. You are my beloved daughter. I'm happy and proud of the kind of young woman you have grown into. I love you.
I love you too, Mom. going to make you even more proud. I promise.
Take a moment. Let's get accountability for everybody, make sure everyone's good. You track down Mason too. Check on her.
Really? It's a great idea.
You two mind helping me look around for Mason? Katos, did you see where Mason went?
No, I didn't. It was peculiar.
Alright, well, you stay up there.
Okay.
Never see her again. Thank you.
Alright, wiping tears from my eyes now.
Alright.
Not too sure how to heal his Skype, so I figured he'd be best bet for it.
Something about the forge at the monastery.
But then only the other senses know how to help him with that.
Damn, I failed the second one.
Is there any way to make him stable so we can bring him back to the monastery?
I could try something.
Isn't he rather partial to minerals and gold as a little snack? It might help you only slightly.
I don't have any.
I have some on me. Hey, who's on force feed him that? Or apply it to the sides? I don't know how it works.
And I suppose we could take that and melt it? Not really sure.
Last time that he was injured, I saw Larissa and Azazel melting gold to fill the cracks.
Alright, well, they have a forge in their pocket.
No.
No, but I can create a spot as hot as the sun. Will that work?
Will that do?
I'm kinda hoping, I guess. Oh.
I'm going to need help with that. We need to melt this scale.
What do we need to do?
Melt the scale.
It's platinum.
Okay. Dauer, that sounds like a you thing, buddy.
Neil.
I will hold his arm and then melt it upon it.
Alright.
And don't worry if it gets on me.
Magic in it.
I don't think that they DM me. No, they didn't. Typing? You're not typing? Okay. How do you spell platinum? Okay, or not. It's fine. We sit and we wait. Typing, then not typing. Typing and then not typing, so. Which is fine. Oh. Oh, it's... He is good doing that part. That kind of had me a little weird. Alright, well, he was able to slowly stop the bleeding out.
Do you need more?
Do you have to get him to the monastery?
The
We do. I don't know if any of the other monks are awake, but it is definitely worth a shot, because we need to get him to the forge, and they know how to treat his actual injury.
Is he okay to carry now?
I believe so. The Platinum was able to kind of bond with him in a way, you temporarily. Slow the bleeding.
Alright.
Black Oni? What? Wait, what? Why is there a Black Oni? Are we gonna get involved in some more shit?
Seems my job was not complete.
The hell is that?
Oh, up there. On the rock.
Poor little stone. Unable to take the weight of my lovely, precious weapons.
That's annoying.
And who are you?
Why not ask the lovely pile of rocks on the ground if you can get them to speak? You've all been doing such a lovely job trying to smoke myself and my kin out.
Are you one of the Oni?
One could say that. The one who leads them.
Shit.
Come on, Dima, you're the only other monastery person here. Fight it on your own. Go on. Go.
Fuck
Cadus,
off.
shut your mouth. Not right now. He's here to poke, prod, and provoke. Don't turn it into something that we're not ready for yet.
Oh, what's wrong? The Stygian killer doesn't want to pick a fight.
Focus on the priority at hand. Don't get distracted.
Seems like a good idea would be getting Mason out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, run. Take him away. Won't prevent the inevitable demise of him and his house.
Toodle pip.
Alright. That'll be something to...
Excuses.
Alright.
taking him to the monastery?
The
Are you able to handle that?
the general of the Oni was
Azazel, Mason needs to go to the forge, ASAP.
I can see that. Get him to the forge, Timo.
The
You need to melt down gold and pour it into his cracks.
right, I will.
Yeah, Saphira was able to grab a platinum scale.
Somebody needs to go with him. I'm gonna be going with him.
I was able to
Alright.
temporarily melt it to slow the actual bleeding itself.
Okay. And the Oni was here?
Yes, apparently he said that he was the leader.
Yeah, it was a black Oni. It showed up after everything when we were working on Mason.
Yeah.
To try to goad, brag.
Okay. Great. Alright. And it
was successful.
just fucked off?
Yeah. he was-
Seems
I
like
don't
it.
think he was going to get a violent reaction like he was originally kind of trying to poke and prod into, so once he saw that, he just made his point and left.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go see the Mason then.
Alright, very good. We'll
Is
check in
anybody
with you.
wounded here? Or seriously wounded?
Everybody else was good. Mason wound up getting the worst of it just because he was next to Junie and they definitely tried to make a beeline for her. We tried to get him off of him, but he got a little banged up.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, I
Everybody
need
good?
to probably go take a bath and get this corruption that those skeletons, kind of have around me at the moment, so.
Wait, they corrupt?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, there was a few.
Perks of the bloodline. Alright, good deal. I am going to be retiring for the night here in a minute to finish things up in my head. But keep me posted if anything goes down or if there's any. Let me know.
Yes, of course. I'll throw a fireball in your direction.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll
Alright.
definitely wake me up and I'll be upset, so it'll work.
All right, yeah, I'll just blame it on the other one. Anyway, I'm gonna head to back to the academy. Kados, are you able to walk on your own, or do you need to be carried somewhere?
He does need to be carried.
All right. Oh, I mean, I can carry him. I don't know if he wants to go back to Orcheopolis or if he wants to just
I'll spend some time here.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh,
Don't do any
Sure.
creepy shit, Kados.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll leave him to it. I'm sure he's got something.
Yep. I just got a strange feeling. So I will leave Kados to that.
Alright.
Ainsley, you alright?
Yeah.
I'm assuming Rax went with the others to the monastery?
He had to go take a nap.
Oh, okay.
synchronicity.
Oh, is that the bow coming up too?
Yeah, it's bow before you pass through.
I did that. Oh, bow before you pass through.
Yeah, pass in, pass in.
Okay. I thought it was just to come through.
How is Mason?
Yeah, it is to come through. They're superheating the forge to fill his cracks.
Fill his cracks?
Yeah, he had a pretty bad wound up on his shoulder, or on his back, I think. I didn't get a
What happened to him?
It was on his shoulder.
He was protecting me during the ritual.
What, that already happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. Damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Meatloaf.
Wasn't too much excitement.
I guess. The fuck did you grow a beard?
It was from a book.
Is that the
A
thing
lot
now?
of people are finding things from books, and it's kind of disturbing.
I'm gonna set fire to all the books if we're just randomly getting things from books.
Is it that if I read a book,
That's
Yeah,
magic
but-
bullshit. We
if
don't
I
deal with
read a
magic
book
bullshit.
about becoming a god, do I become a god?
No.
Yeah, so how you doing that massage? You probably use some ointment, some weird stuff that
I
you
have a
get
book
from
on a god, and I could probably become a god.
This is illusion
I've
magic.
made hair growing
apparently,
potion.
Meatloaf.
Unlikely. That's what he did.
There's
Oh,
also
he's
the
one
actual.
person?
Yeah, there's also
That
that
makes
too.
sense. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hi. I am alright. I actually just woke up.
Mason's up there getting healed.
Where?
At the
Forge.
forge. It's currently being superheated, so
Mm-hmm.
supposed to get up to 2300. Just so you know.
Yep. No, probably just gonna stay down here. I don't want to get cooked.
Yeah, that's fair.
I gave you cooling wind, but I
Oh.
don't think cooling wind is gonna help with that.
Probably not.
Well, I'll probably stoke the fires more.
No, it only surrounds the person. It doesn't like go all over the place. It's like a air bubble, sort of.
Alright.
Oh.
Protects you from heat, but 2300 is a little bit up there. That even makes me feel a little toasty, and I don't feel temperature.
Yeah, even the ember that I was able to, form in my hand to actually melt that, platinum scale, definitely was not that hot.
Funny enough, that's hotter than a volcano.
Yeah, yeah.
Volcanoes only get around 22.
Yeah.
At their deepest. Like, that's in the tube. Whenever they erupt, it's usually only about 21. Pretty wild.
Oh, aren't you a book of fucking knowledge?
I mean, have you met Chimera before?
Yeah, that's like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just like to point it out sometimes.
2300 degrees is the melting point.
Talking
of iron.
about. Oh, yeah, I remember him talking about some weird bugs and all the facts about that shit.
Well, melting point of normal iron is 2800 degrees. The cast iron is 2300.
Why?
That's why they're raising it to 23.
What's the difference?
Between cast iron and pure iron?
Yes.
Cast iron is more tempered.
It has
Because
more
it's
things in
tempered,
it.
It has a lower. Yeah, it has more additives. And because it's more tempered, it has a lower boiling point. Melting point.
Which Seems that my statement that I just said kind of contradicts with what you just said. So yeah, all right, I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Wait, what contradicts?
That me being able to melt the platinum and it wasn't near as hot as that 2300.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure platinum's melting point is in like the 3000s.
Oh well, I guess apparently I didn't know I could hold something that was like 3000 plus degrees.
Whenever it's a small amount, or whenever it's a burst of energy, you typically don't react to it as negatively as whenever the air is superheated to that temperature. It was just your hand that was superheated to that temperature, so it was only your hand that was feeling the effect. Whenever your body's surrounded by the temperature, it typically suffocates your sweat glands, so you can't sweat out the heat.
Well,
that's why superheated air
every
is
day.
more dangerous. That's also why you're supposed to have forges outside, not inside. Because if it superheats the air in the room, then it suffocates you.
The more you know.
Also, cast iron is less effective as pure iron whenever it comes to cookware, because of the lower melting point. But cookware made of cast iron usually has more flavor put into the food, because the alloys within it can hold flavor and texture more than pure iron, which is why it's preferred.
I have no idea how you hold so much knowledge in your head. I will read something and then automatically forget it.
I read something and then I hold on to it forever and ever, because maybe one day it'll come up in conversation like this.
Quickly, somebody ask him a random question.
What's the square root of 2600?
No, we're not doing math.
That's actual math, not
Math is
trivia
correct.
questions.
Math I could figure it out if I had a paper, but I don't have paper.
What
Ask me
about steel? How do you make steel?
How do you make steel?
Yes.
What kind of steel?
Wait, there's different types of steel?
There's carbon steel, there's stainless steel.
Damascus steel?
Yeah, Damascus steel is a completely different thing.
Damascus is just folded a certain way.
Yeah, Damascus is folded a certain way and folded a fuck ton of times.
Ooh la la.
If you're just talking about regular steel, though, it's made of iron ore, a fuck ton of oxygen, and some other minerals. There's a whole lot of melting and the reconstituting and things like that go into it.
I'll be right back. I gotta think of something.
Typically, you do the shaping, and then you do joining of different components through welding, and then you have to coat the steel, usually with zinc, or some people use cold coating, and then you temper it, and then you use carbon to treat the surface.
I'm gonna admit to you, I sort of just blanked out through halfway through that.
The main three components of it typically are limestone, coal, and iron.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a fuck ton of different furnaces that you put it through, and then boom, steel. One of the biggest ones being the blast furnace. Which is how you get pig iron.
Did you say pea iron?
Pig.
Pig.
It's the first smelting process of regular iron.
Oh, I thought you
Basically, if
meant
you put iron ore through a blast furnace, you get pig iron, which is just a bunch of randomly sized, ugly blocks. It's also known as crude iron. Pig iron is what gets you steel, though. Any other random trivia facts somebody wants to ask? I have a lot about bug.
About bugs?
There's a certain species of bee that, because of the lack of flowers and pollen that it's able to collect, they instead use dead flesh to make their honey.
Tasty.
They use the proteins from the flesh, their for obvious reasons.
Does that affect the color of the honey?
Dark red. It also has a much more bitter taste than regular honey.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to eat that honey.
The structure of their honeycombs are much different too. The structural integrity, rather. They still use hexagons. Hexagons? Hexagons.
Is it stronger or weaker?
Different. Oh, you mean the structural integrity? It's weaker.
Makes sense.
Anything else?
What beetle has the strongest pinch?
Not
I
like
would.
a Goliath beetle or something,
No, I would
equivalent to
assume
that?
the stag beetle. The Goliath beetle is a big bitch, but it doesn't have a particularly powerful bite whenever you compare it to things like the stag beetle. I'm pretty sure the stag beetle has like such a powerful bite that it broke its jaw biting one time.
Oh, by the gods.
It's also a big old bitch. It's like the size of your palm.
Tasty.
But if you're talking about the most aggressive, I think the most aggressive is the copra.
I don't think I've heard. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that one.
I haven't either.
Yeah, the copper beetle is a ugly sumbitch. Kind of looks like a furry tick.
Ew.
Ew.
Yep.
Ugh.
Pretty gross. They're also called cabinet beetles.
Do they hide in your cabinets?
And they also are very hard to see. But they're mostly oriented around the Yamatai region.
Okay, then they can stay there.
They do like to hide within grain products though, like silos.
Gross.
They're the reason they're considered the most dangerous is because they act like roaches, where every part of their body is harmful to everything it touches. Its exoskeleton basically just sheds off into all the grain that it consumes.
Oh, lovely. Fantastic. I suddenly never want to eat ever again.
Or you
Any other
destroy your own.
questions? The copper beetles can still infect your product, but
yeah,
it's quite easy to tell if you have it in there because their shells are dark brown. So if you're eating something like rice, it's
I have the sudden urge to go up there and check all of the bags of rice.
Did you know that Black Widow spiders. The original mating way they would mate is the female would murder the male after they mate, but the males have since evolved to where they have enough jumping power to be able to escape the grasp of the female Black Widow.
I hate Black Widows. I grew up in an area where you would go out into like a little shed and there were about 15 in there.
I grew up in an area where there were brown recluses.
Well, I have also grew up in an area with that.
I had a friend that got bit by a brown recluse and he had a chunk of his arm taken out with a spoon.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't get to the doctors in time.
Wait, how?
Basically,
Do I want to know?
They saw where the bite had happened because the flesh was already
Probably not
starting
a zero.
to. Yeah, probably not. The answer is probably not, but I'm going to tell you unless you tell me not to. So they saw where the flesh had begun to necroticize, and they knew that you have about, I think it's 15 to 20 minutes to get to the hospital after you get bitten by a brown recluse, and they had already had like 5 to 10 minutes passed. So they did the next best thing, and they took a knife and a spoon and chunked out all of the black flesh. And then took him to the doctor. And then the doctor said that even though it was the dumbest thing that they had ever seen, it saved his life. So yeah, not a fan of those boys.
No. Anything that can do that. Brown recluse, Black Widow. Ugh, no.
Did you know that praying mantises, whenever they mate, the female rips the head off of the male and lays the eggs inside of the body?
Oh,
Did you know there's a form of, I think it's either a beetle or a spider, I'm not sure which one, but after they mate, the female holds the eggs on a sack on the back of her, and then after the babies hatch, they cannibalize the mother.
That sounds like a spider thing.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Daddy longlegs are technically not spiders. They're just arachnids. And all arachnids are not spiders. But all spiders are arachnids.
Aren't scorpions arachnids?
Aren't crabs also arachnids or something like that?
They are crustaceans.
There was something weird that was an arachnid that I never thought was one. I can't remember what it was, though.
Spiders, scorpions. I only know of the scorpion, and the ticks are also arachnid.
I did not need to know that one. Gives me the heebies.
Yeah, they also give me the heebies. Mites too. Mites and ticks are both arachnid.
I am sorry for not bowing beforehand.
Honestly, I don't think there's any spirits left right now, considering the things that we've been talking about.
That's... okay. How are you doing, Azera?
I'm fine. How's Mason?
He's better. We filled in the cracks with the gold with the help of Larissa and Sensei Azazel.
Alright.
Maybe you're thinking of arthropod.
Possibly.
Because crabs are arthropods.
No, I think that might.
Also, I'm glad that Mason's okay. I would have stuck up there, but everybody else was down here, and I wanted to make sure they were okay too.
He's currently relaxing in the quench. It's best to give him space.
Okay, well,
let's go.
Are you going back up there?
Am I? Well, I was checking and seeing if everyone's okay down here. I
Yeah, we're just talking about
myself,
bugs.
I do not need to be up there any longer. I've done my part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd rather Larissa be with Sensei Mason, so a better morale boost, you know.
Do you like random facts to get your mind off of sad things?
I'm fine.
Okay. Azazel, I have a question.
All right.
Oh, were you saying all right to me?
Yes.
Why 2300? Is that because it's
The
melting point?
melting point of gold is 1900 vaguely. Going beyond is going to make it run faster so it can get deeper into the cracks of his body at a faster rate. Plus, the gold that we have to use to heal him needs to be organically charged, so it has some resistances to heat because of that.
Is that don't know. How are you measuring that temperature?
By body heat. Or do you mean what, like...
I don't know how to,
what format of degrees?
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
Ah, okay. I realized mid sentence that I didn't know how to ask that.
Yeah. No, yeah. Fahrenheit, and I gauge it with body temperature.
I was just curious because I knew that the melting point of gold is around 1900, but the melting point of cast iron is exactly 2300. So I was curious if cast iron had something to do with his body or if it was just something else.
Not in this case. Unfortunately, I had to melt away that chest plate of his as well. I would have liked to have removed it because it belonged to his master, but time was of the essence.
Hopefully he understands.
That was an iron of some sort. I don't know what his master made it all out of, but I know it was iron at base. But no, it was mostly just to get well beyond the melting point, because even at the melting point of gold, if I stuck at the exact melting point, it would move like a slag more so.
Like a slug, yeah. I want it to be a lot runnier so it could actually feel cracked. That makes sense. I was just curious.
Since it melted, wouldn't it, be a part of it?
Part of it, yes. But it still was an item of sentimental value.
I see.
But
Then...
I think he'll understand, considering it was needed to be done to save his life.
Right. There is a few things later I'll have to talk to you about, but not right now, of course.
So, the ritual was being done. Things came up out of the ground and went towards Juniper, but he was right next to Juniper and he took the brunt of the attack. Is that what happened?
And we on the outside, tried our best to lure them away.
All right. Larissa's awake, so I needed to make sure I had the proper explanation for her.
Of course.
But he's all right. He's in the clinch at the moment, and I'm sure he'll be waking up here soon. So we have it from here. But
all right. Well, thank you for your assistance today. It really means a lot to me.
Of course. If he gets injured like that, he needs to get to a forge as soon as possible. So if he gets injured that badly, bring him back here. And like I said, gold is what we use to mend him, and it needs to be organically charged.
Alright.
You might... This probably won't be a problem, but just in case it is. because he was laying in the forge. Iron doesn't mix well with gold. It causes some pretty bad stuff to happen. So
Yeah.
maybe just keep an eye on him.
We will.
Make
We
sure
will.
his body doesn't rupture.
No, yeah, we definitely will. Whatever iron was on him from the chest plate that went into the cracks would have probably gone down to his core and most likely completely simmered away, but we'll be keeping an eye on it.
Obviously, I don't know much about him, but
Yeah.
Well, the platinum
little
is
knowledge.
charged.
Yeah, I saw that, and thank you for that.
Welcome.
Azera, did you still want to have a conversation?
Yeah, we should probably go do that.
Is this a girls' talk situation?
I'm gonna be up at the Quench.
Alright, love. Not necessarily girl talk.
Please say yes.
I mean, if...
Do you have to go?
I have to go. I didn't want to feel like I was abandoning you.
All right. Well, thank you for coming today.
Happily. I'm glad that it. See you soon, sweetheart.
Yeah. Get some rest.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Take care, Chimera. It was good to see you.
Night, Dauer. I'm sorry. I'm a great leader. I know. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm. I'm back.
You're gonna head back? Okay. I will stand here and wait for Juniper. Or I might sit.
Okay. Have fun.
Or I might play now that you're gone. You didn't hear me, which is fine. I might perhaps end my stream early. Just kind of chillax, I guess. Thanks for the lurk, though. I appreciate it. Might actually stream probably tomorrow evening. Not sure what's going on, but I believe a lot's going on, so I'll be streaming for that. So you all take care.